Hello friends. In the last video, we completed setting up this website for schools. It has inner pages. It also includes the e-commerce option. Now, I want to add online course feature on this website. It is obvious that a school website may need a online course module like LMS learning management system module on its website. How we can do this, how we can add a online learning management system to existing WordPress website, that I am going to show you. So I explored some plugins like LearnPress or the Tutor LMS, but I finally decided to use a very simple yet effective and powerful WordPress plugin for LMS, and this is WP Courseware. So empower your teaching, monetize your expertise, trusted by thousands of educators worldwide. And you can try this plugin at your website for free. No credit card is required. But this video is not for advertising this plugin. This is basically what I want to configure on existing WordPress website and how easily we can do this. I'm going to show you. So it has effortless course creation all in one solution. This is why I have selected this particular LMS plugin, and it has seamless integrations and it has in students engagement features and all such things. Okay. So the powerful feature, if we talk about the powerful features, it has certificates, video courses, the drag and drop course builder, the make money options like one-time payment, subscription, installments, membership options. WooCommerce is also here since we are using a theme that is already having WooCommerce, so it can be a very good option. Drip content is here, like we can give our students an excellent learning experience by enhancing their retention with drip. So this is again a good feature. Instruction role, the gamification, notes and hands off. So all such features can be availed, right? Now let us quickly install this plugin at our existing website. So this is the website, and this website uses a very good theme called Polycodum. If you wish to explore the theme features, you can watch the specific video available on the channel. And now I'm proceeding to install this plugin. And you might be wondering where you can get this plugin. So this is a paid plugin, of course, and you can start here with these pricings and you can explore all the pricing options and buying options. I'm going to add the link in the video description. Let us complete the installation first, and I'll show you all the screens, features and instances where you can use. So in the plugin area, we can add a new plugin. I already got this plugin, WP Courseware. Once installed, we can simply activate the installed plugin, and after activation, we can go to the settings area of WP Courseware. In the settings, we have courses, units, checkout, students, email, style, licenses, translation, support and other products. Further, in the courses, we have general courses, membership courses, achievements, permalinks and taxonomies. So if you have already created pages for course and course outline, etc., like application ID and all, so you can directly select the existing page, or if you don't have a specific page for course, you can create directly from here. So in the just one click, you can create course page and it is selected by default. So one page is created that will show the courses, and first you have to save this setting. Course outline is another feature on this screen. So if you want to show the affiliate link, this will be displayed and you can put the affiliate ID here and log into member portal to get your affiliate ID. So just in case. Membership options gives us option to configure the membership on the courses, like you create members and the members will access the courses. You can set for login users or everyone. In the achievement settings, we have the leaderboard page. We can select a page or create a page. So I'm creating. since I don't have any leaderboard page. We can enable the pop-up notification, pop-up time. We can set pop-up background color, or the customization options are further here. Permalink is also a very important thing, how you want to show the nomenclature of course. Like this is sample course, like this is the structure of course with your domain name, oblique course, and the course name. So by default it is selected, so we can go with this. And the taxonomy area, we can set the course category base or course tag base. So it is editable. You can change the base if you want to do so. Next setting is the units, where you can set the unit comments and unit drip feed, like twice a day the feed, how frequently the feed goes. Unit labels, like this is unit labels, unique lessons, lecture, custom, and all. So it is the course unit basically. So permalink and taxonomy further can be set. In the checkout area, we have option to set the checkout page, like we can create a existing page. If you have already installed the WooCommerce, so you might be having the checkout page, you can select the checkout page. So let me check. Checkout is already here since I have already installed. Order received page, if it is not here, it can be created. This is for course, not for products, right? Order fed, it can be created, and further the terms and conditions can be selected, like it remains in all website, but it's not here. So I can create the terms and condition page and save the setting. So this is for basically course checkout. I mean, when the students or learners are going to buy the course. In the students area, we can select a student account page. If it is not here, it can be created in a click. Courses, and further the student account endpoints can be defined here. By default, all is clear here, like for courses it is courses edit accounts, the register option, the lost password, and student logins, a student account, courses display options. So you can select like show description or the show prerequisites, the show progress. By default it is selected, show overall grade and quiz grades, and reset progress, and the show certificate. So this is also very good. So I'm going to select the show certificate option. I wish to show the certificate, in fact. Great. In the emails area, we have option to configure the emails when it is triggered, and we can configure when and how it is going to be triggered, like SMTP and all options, and the customization options for email is also here. Shortcodes is already here, so you can customize what elements are going to be displayed in the email. So this is the preview of content, right? You can use the email sender, like your existing SMTP options from name on the email template. You can decide email notification, you can set and all. Next is the style, where you can use the default CSS or customize the colors. So if you want to customize the colors of the course area, the notification of colors, course colors, so it can be customized. Otherwise, by default it will pull the theme default settings. And the license area, you just need to activate the license that you'll get with the purchase. So by default it is active, not by default, I have already activated. So you can get the license code here on the members portal licensing page. So it is basically here in this area, members portal is here. So you can get login and license details. Allow user tracking, so it is totally up to you. Translation is the next section, where you can change the nomenclature and available translation. So if you want to show the course and the content in multiple languages, it is options are here, like Dutch, French, German, Hebrew. So some languages are here. In the support area, you can get support from the developers, and other products are the area where you can get some add-ons, I believe, right? This is the S3 Media Maestro. So for adding add-ons, we have the integration option with the WP Courseware. This is integration, where you can get the WooCommerce extension, easy digital downloads, member place and member mouse, and all such things. So you can explore at your own, depending upon your requirement, right? So we have completed the setting here of WP Courseware. In the navigations of WP course area, we have courses, certification, achievements, units, quizzes, questions, students, others, and coupon option. Further, we have tools like tools I can show you. It can be a part of setting. We have export course option, and what to export we can select. Import options, system info, system log, and utilities. In utilities, we have clear transitants and the delete all orphan question tags, delete orphan hints. So this is basically for troubleshooting. So tools are basically for fixing the issues if you are facing any. Now, since we have yet not added any courses, so I'll show you the add course screen. Here we can add course in the course area, and further we can add certificates accordingly. So we can add new course. We can view the existing modules, view the existing units, or we can create new one as well. Like the add-on course, add a new course is a very simple thing that I wish to use. So this is the most important screen that we are going to use throughout the LMS module. And here we are going to add courses, and here is a tour. Like we can add the course title, we can add the course description, we can enable the certificates. Further, we have the course builder option. We can add new modules, so like module title and all. And add module options can be a add-on thing. So we can check this publish course option. Once you finalize the course content, you can simply publish it. And the course area, we can simply add module means the course title, we can say. The course title is here. I mean, the learning things can be added as modules. 0 items, the course builder, like it can units, it can be the chapters and similar thing that can include, that can complete a course. Further, we have the description of course, the payments or area, if it is free, a one-time purchase, or the subscription option. The message area, the unit is complete, or you can customize the complete message, how you want to configure and how you want to show the messages. Email configurations for this particular course. Certificate, if you want to enable the certificate, you can add a legacy certificate. So the legacy certificate is a thing that is already included in this application software like LMS software, WP Courseware. Generally, certificate don't remains the part of any LMS until we have an add-on. So it is already integrated. So we can add new certificate, or we can use the legacy certificate. The signature, the logo, and all on certificate can be configured. Further, we have achievements, grades, and the prerequisites, bundles, and the structure and tools option. So I think when you are willing to have a online learning module system, it should be super simple. This is what I found in this WP Courseware, and this is being the reason I have selected to configure this on my website. In fact, for my client website. So when you are creating websites for your client, you should provide a feature, the modules that can be used by client easily. You might be a master of WordPress, you might be a technical person, but when it comes to discussion about how client is using, how the end user is using, the modules should be simple and effective. So when you are using WP Courseware, all the modules, all the options for online courses, you'll find simply here. And further, you can also explore other options like, as I said, the certificate video courses, how it can be done, like S3 Media, Maestro can be added for YouTube video or the Vimeo video. So it can be an add-on module, of course. So we need to have this. So we can start with S3 Media, or we can try the demo. Depending upon your requirement, you can add new add-ons, or for running basic courses, text-based courses, it can be a complete module for your website. And the good part, it can be configured with any existing WordPress theme and it works well. Once you publish any course, it will be visible on your selected page. Like for me, it is course archive page, and since I have yet not published any course, it is not visible here. But what I am saying, it can be integrated with any existing website, whether it is using Elementor, WP Bakery, or any page builder, or even simple blog editor. You can use this plugin, and this is the great advantage, biggest advantage with this plugin, that it works with any theme, any page builder. So it may be a difficulty when you are using other plugins for LMS. However, we have already discussed about the other major plugins for LMS that can be used with WordPress website, like Tutor LMS, LearnPace, and all. So you can watch the specific video available on the channel. And in the coming video, I am also going to discuss more LMS options for your existing website when you want to launch a learning management system website. So keep watching, keep building. Thank you. Let us meet in the next video. Thank you.